What's up, everybody? This is Rob Shack. So today we're going to be doing the final secret mission for the edit officer on the Siege of Osaka Summer on the Tokugawa side. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Help me get to 1,000 subs. That's the hope. Thank y'all for the support. If you're new to the channel, what I do is I am playing through Samurai Warriors 1, which is one of my favorite games ever. And what we're going to do is I go through and show all the secret missions and how to unlock them, because a lot of the guides online are actually inaccurate about how you unlock stuff in these games. So I was like, I can help by making my own videos for each one. So yeah. And they're named accordingly, and they're all on a playlist. So if you ever going back and can't figure out how to find something in this game because the online things are wrong, then find my video on it and I'll show you how to do it. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is unlock the only secret mission that you can get in this level, or in this game if you do it normally from the beginning. And it's just one of those missions where you have to let something happen, let something bad happen basically. And that's what we're gonna do right now. So we have to wait for the siege to succeed. We have to wait for this dude to pop up right here. There he is. And so now we're going to take this defense captain out, take out these two gates, and then we have to let Yukimura succeed in his little charge. And then we basically just get a mission to defeat him again. It's not very creative. This was like the one mission that I was like, I don't know why they even made this a separate mission. They could have just done other things. But it's fine. It's not terrible. It just, you have to make sure that Yukimura doesn't... I think there's like a moment in this game where if Yukimura gets too far, you could still, like, you could actually fail the whole mission. I think that happens on this level. So you have to, like, be very careful. Like, basically just follow right behind him. And then as he runs away and charges towards your area, then just be close. But I'm gonna just... What I'm gonna do is run around and defeat some of the enemy generals in the time I'm waiting, and then just kind of chase him down afterwards. But again, I'll talk through all that and we'll kind of go through it together and make sure that we'll figure it out as a team here. Because yeah, you want to still obviously beat the mission well, even when you do these side missions. Usually they make it where it's harder for you not to lose all your generals or something like that. But if you follow what I do, I usually can save most of them, and that's how we figure it out. So yeah, it's been a good time. I'm almost done playing through this game, which is kind of crazy because it's been a couple years now that I've been going through this game 1 week at a time, nice and slow. But I do that because I play these games for the long run, and I don't like to rush through them. I mean, it's fine if people do. I'm just saying, I don't. In my channel, I take my time. But yeah, so we have now silenced one of the batteries. Now we're going to head over here, get this other dude. They're very strong. I don't know why they're so strong, and there is, I think, a time limit on it. It's like you don't want to go too slow, or else I think like something happens and there's like a fail or whatever. So you kind of want to go quickly, but yeah, it's not too bad. And then yeah, I'm going to go running around and defeat some other generals after Yukimura starts running. And it should be fine. Ow. Alright, so now we're going to keep working on this dude. I like the Nagatana's moveset. The range is massive on this weapon. It's has a lot of range. Also, because it's the level 4 weapon, I think it's also got a larger range that way. But does a lot of damage, but yeah, these Aura defense captains are really frustrating to fight because they just don't freaking die. They take so little damage. So, yeah. And they actually surprisingly do a lot of damage if they hit you. They actually can really hurt, which is funny too, because I'm level 20. I can't get any stronger than this, and I'm still like, this dude is strong. So, gonna Muso, get rid of this defense captain, and then get out of here. Yukimura's gonna charge, but I'm gonna leave this area. Actually, I'll let him pass me. I'll just go secure his little stronghold. So this is the mission we have to fail, is letting him into the fortress. If he gets into the fortress, which I don't actually know if he runs straight. Right now he's being stupid and is following me. It's like, then that's fine. I'll just kill everything of yours while you waste your time chasing me around. That doesn't really matter to me. and then I'll let him go and then kill some of his generals while he's wasting his time messing with me. Of course, there's gonna be these moments here where I try to get on this horse and probably die a million zillion times just trying to get out of here. Because you know how every Call of Duty, every Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors game, there's a moment where you're running, trying to get away from a general, and they keep knocking you off the horse. But here we go. So now I'm gonna leave him there. I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm kind of hoping that I didn't break his AI or something like that, and now he like doesn't know what to do, which probably could happen. Could happen. But I'm gonna run around and take everybody else out. Gonna defeat this general over here, who hilariously is better than the officer that always kills him in the when you play through this level on Toyotomi side. This dude loses so badly, but in this mode, when you play it against him, he's actually like a good general and like doesn't suck. So it's hilarious to watch him almost defeat our general here. So yeah, screw that guy though. He's fine. I'm gonna rescue him though, and then we're gonna. So I think Yukimura actually doesn't just hoof it straight. He actually like just murders all your generals, which again is frustrating that they put that mechanic in there. You'd think that he would just run like he does when he plays through it on. When you play through it as Yukimura, Yukimura just goes running like crazy. My horse. I don't really care if that dude dies because he sucks. But yeah, so we got rid of Susukida. And I'm going to come running around behind Yukimura because I don't want Yukimura to notice me. What's his morale? Okay, it's pretty good. Also, weird thing is Kunoichi's not on the map because when you play, they base this level very much so on when you play through it as Hanzo, except for that Kunoichi doesn't ambush the supply depot in this one because of the fact that you can't double jump in this game as the side characters, because that'd be really overpowered if they could. So they made it so that you don't have to worry about that. It's pretty funny. But so they basically just, for some reason, don't have Kunoichi on the map. It's just like, yeah, she's not here. And I think she eventually spawns, or she doesn't even spawn, and she just spawns a million times in the castle, which is fine too. But I'm just going to take out a bunch of generals while I wait for Yukimura to get to the fortress. And yeah, it'll be fine. He's eventually going to kill those generals. It just takes him a while because he's like not that good yet. He hasn't like eventually Yukimura's morale like skyrockets and gets really insanely high and everything like that. But right now it's still bad because it's like all that's this is the Yukimura that's just bummed that he lost the little cannons in the Sanadamaru. So that's like all that's going on here. But yeah, gonna defeat this dude, get that gate. I'm gonna go running up to the top. I'm not gonna go in the castle. I think if you go in the castle, something could happen. That could be a problem. Well, that dude just got defeated by Yukimura, which is kind of a bummer. That general on our side who was just terrible. So now I'm gonna run away again. Go over here, get rid of this general up in the top corner. Which I think his name is Katsunaga Mori, maybe, or that might be the officer that's normally there. But yeah, we're gonna head over here, get rid of this dude, keep waiting for Yukimura. It'll take him a minute because I mean they don't expect you to, you know, they made the missions so they expect you to eventually try these out, but they treat it differently. Just very interesting how the map is so similar when you play through each side, but obviously there are the key differences here. But yeah, so we're gonna head up here, get rid of, oh, it's the Bond guy. What's his name? Danemon Bond? Yeah, that's who it is. So we're gonna get rid of him, take down his little gate up here. The weird thing about this map is whenever you secure a stronghold, nothing happens. You don't get a gate, which is like so strange in this game that they don't have that as a thing on this mode. I don't know why. If your gates get secured, then you can re-secure them and get troops again, but it's strange that they don't let you secure their gates and nothing happens when you do that, so I don't know why they did that. I'm just gonna keep running around. Yukimura will eventually get rid of those two dudes. It'll take him a while. Apparently he like really is struggling He even defeated the general on our side and had a morale boost from that, and he's still struggling. But he's gonna keep on going here. Get rid of the stronghold. The experience, even though I don't need the experience because I'm already level 20, maxed out already. I'm gonna drop a quick save here. Because I don't think it breaks if I go in the castle. I'm gonna try it. If it breaks it, then I'm gonna restart it, but I don't think it will. I wasn't sure. But yeah, basically I'm just gonna run around and snipe everybody while Yukimura just takes forever. It's just a battle between Yukimura and I basically to see who's the best at clearing out a map, and I'm like, I'm winning by a lot, actually.
I come forth.
Alright, so one general is down on our side. So now he's just taking out the next one. There's one other dude there. Who is this? Tadaki. So they're gonna get rid of him, and then I'm just gonna keep getting rid of people on Yukimura's side because I can. And it shouldn't be a problem. That general on our left side who lost his officer now is like just a liability. So if he gets defeated now, it's fine. I mean, obviously you don't want to lose everybody, but it's like certain generals on your side just slow you down, especially when you're going for the like secondary missions where you try to fail stuff. They can definitely annoy the player.
We won't be far behind.
Alright. So now I'm kind of just going to figure out what to do next. I think what I'll do now that that dude has gotten defeated on our side there, I'm going to go run down and help out the Toto general because I don't want him to die just to like random units. That's just insulting. So I'll go down there and help him out as Yukimura eventually will head to the right. He's going to secure that stronghold of ours, take out another general, and then run into the main camp. And that's when we're going to be ready for him. So I'm going to come down here and help out this guy because I don't want him to lose. Even though he's obviously has a lot of stuff still, it's just when you start to get near the end of the map where stuff gets crazy, you just want as many of your generals to live as long as possible so that you can run around and essentially rescue all of them, because that's exactly what happens. But Yukimura now is really taking his sweet time. It's funny how it's like, he made it sound like he was in such a hurry, but it's like, he's really not. He's just like standing, he's not even fighting right now. I think he's just standing there. I'm gonna drop another quick save right now. And I'm gonna go run up and get rid of that other general on basically just get rid of everybody on their side but the main commanders. It's gonna be what I'm gonna do. Again, if anything, you drop saves just in case it, like Yukimura like respawns or something weird happens where it's like, oh no, I'm too far, I'm going too slow, I'll respawn and redo like the next mission or whatever. Like there might be more than one way to pass this mission, it's not just defeating him. But yeah, it's pretty hilarious that we've basically cleared out the entire map of everything they own, except for Yukimura and a couple generals. I mean, if Yukimura's he's taking a very, I mean, he hasn't even gotten to that Uesugi dude down there. He's like not even there. So I'm like, well, I might as well just keep sniping everybody on their side. If Yukimura's going to be taking out 4 of my generals, I want to take out as many of his as I can too. And I think the map will continue as normal after this mission, after we fail this mission and the next one pops up, which is literally just to defeat him still. Then we'll the mission should appear as normal after that. I think like Masamune will pop up and Hideyori will retreat, and then the dude on their side who says all units charge, show them the power of the Toyotomi, that dude charges, and then it's just done. But by this point, it'll almost be easier because we're getting rid of every single person well before we ever needed to. Yeah, Yukimura has backed up. He's no longer fighting. He secured the stronghold, and then he literally isn't doing anything else anymore. So, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of keep running around and sniping everybody. It's not hard. This is actually almost an easier way to do this map. It's just like wait on Yukimura and then eventually just kill everybody after this. Right, there's a train coming at my house, so I'm gonna leave it in there because it's funny. So now we got rid of that dude. That's the general under that guy. I'm not gonna like, maybe I should just try to run up to Hideori and just see what happens. But I'm like, what is gonna happen if I, like, if I get rid of everybody, what would even happen? I'm kind of curious now.
How can this be?
Because you're just, I mean, I have nothing else left to get rid of but Yukimura at this point. I'm gonna drop another save. I might just see what happens if I go running over here and approach the generals on the enemy side. What will happen if I go over here? Like, they just allow you to just murder everybody on their side without. I mean, there's like nothing even left. All of Yukimura's troops are coming out of that one gate he secured. So the whole map is just becoming so empty. What's gonna happen if I come over here? Will anything happen if I mean, maybe nothing will happen if I defeat this dude, but I'm gonna go for him. He usually has a dialogue option, so maybe he just won't say anything and it'll just be like, the map's over. And if it fails it, then we'll just restart.
Enemy officer defeated! Stay out of my way!
We shall do our duty as well.
Yeah, I will not get rid of Hideori yet, because I do want the mission, obviously. But so far, it's hilarious that nothing changes. I mean, you defeat the general who's going to talk, so what's he going to say? What's going to happen after Yukimura gets defeated and respawns? Like, everything is gone on the map. So it's like, who even knows? But I just took out everything on the entire map, but Hideori. And I mean, obviously the units are still alive, but yeah, that's hilarious. Now I'm just gonna head back and wait for Yukimura to finally do this mission. He's going very slow. Usually he seems like he would be better than this, but he's not. So, alright, he finally did it. And I'm gonna come running over here.
Do not falter! We can still win!
Now I'm just gonna go run over and meet up with Yukimura when he starts to get close to the gate and then defeat him. It's pretty effective. Pretty effective way to do this map. Just defeat everybody. Everybody ever all at the beginning, and then now Yukimura doesn't even have anybody to return to when he gets defeated here. So this was weird. It's a weird map. Weird version. I'm not against it. It's just freaking hilarious. So then if I defeat this stronghold here, there's going to be no gates left for their side. So that's going to be... It's just so funny.
We will not last!
Yeah, well, we just took that gate out. Yeah, Toto died anyway. I don't really care. He's pretty garbage, honestly. He's not a very good general. Once he loses his officer, he just is a disaster of a general to be around. So I'm like, well, that's fine. Now we're just gonna wait for Yukimura to actually walk into the gate.
You do not fear death, warrior.
Wait, he has to fight Hanzo now too? Oh my gosh. I hope he can beat him. I'm just gonna wait here. And we're just gonna see what happens here. It's like an AI battle up in here. There's some units here that my guys are fighting here, so I'll get rid of these guys. Alright, well now we just sit here and wait while Yukimura should hopefully he'll defeat Hanzo. Like I can't guarantee that he will. If he loses to Hanzo, then I guess that would be we have to restart. But I don't think he will lose to Hanzo. He's not supposed to lose to Hanzo. He's supposed to beat him. So that's the hope, at least. Again, this is just hilarious. If anything, I could just walk over there and just move Yukimura into... Here, what I'll do is I'll drop a save now. If it gets bad, what I'll do is I'll run Yukimura into the gate. I'll just hit him once and then have him follow me into the main keep. That'll be hilarious. That'll be not the way I know they expected to do it, but that'll be what we do. Because it looks almost like Hanzo has a higher morale than Yukimura, so that's part of why I'm kind of tense about that. I'm like, it seems to me that Yukimura is at a disadvantage right now. I might just try to run him in. Let me just see what happens here. I don't know. I feel like he's at a disadvantage towards Hanzo. So what I'm going to do is just lure him into here. Plus, if you can do this, you save a general. Save Hanzo. Alright, that fails.
If Yukimura were to tear into our camp now...
And I think this is the one where if he passes this one, he would actually lose. We would lose if he got through. Maybe not.
What? How can this be?
But now we're going to defeat Yukimura here, and this will make it where we don't lose. But Yukimura is kind of killing me right now.
Difficult opponent.
But it's interesting that the Akashi army popped up again. That's actually pretty cool that they kept that continuity, because that dude isn't on the map until now, so there's a very good morale, and I think, yeah, he's right in between those two dudes, officers. But I'm not going to go over there until I get rid of Yukimura. You don't want if you're trying to prevent losing a bunch of people, you don't want Yukimura to just murder everybody on your side.
Stay out of my way!
All units charge! Eradicate the Toyotomi!
Enemy
All right.
officer defeated!
And so then we defeated the officer. So everybody died. What's funny is it literally, I think I broke the mission a little bit because of the fact that because I didn't, Hideyori's not going to retreat because of the fact that I took out everybody else on the sides. I think that's not the way this map is supposed to go. There's that classic dialogue option where he goes, all units charge, eradicate the Toyotomi, or the Tokugawa. But that mission isn't, that dialogue didn't happen because I took out their like alternate commander who's supposed to be alive. So then what ends up happening is it just says like, well, that's it. Yukimura retreated into the castle. that I think is supposed to happen because of the fact that Yukimura essentially he charges twice on this map no matter what. Either he charges twice and you defeat him once, and then he respawns and you defeat him again, or he succeeds his first mission and then charges again. Technically, when you fail the first time. But then what's funny is that the Toyotomi general is still just sitting there. He's not moving and he's not retreating into the castle, which you would expect him to do. So I find that pretty funny. Yeah. It worked out for our team. Again, if you're not supposed to do it that way, I don't. It still got the mission. The key is just to keep Yukimura alive. So I guess this is like an alternate version of this map because normally Hideyori goes, the battle doesn't go well, or the Oho guy says, Hideyori, the battle is not going well. Please withdraw. And then Toyotomi will say, hey, is that right? Our men are still fighting. And then he'll say, please leave everything to me. And it's nothing even happens. All he says is charge. So it's not like he does some sort of MVP move, but he just tells everybody to attack, and then they lose. So I'm not really sure, since Hideyori is still on the map, I'm assuming it's because I got rid of that dude so that whole dialogue option doesn't happen. I was kind of curious what would happen either way, so I wonder if this is the way it's supposed to go. But I'm glad if they didn't not account for that and then have it where basically a general talks who's been dead already. That would be pretty funny, but they didn't do that. So they thought this through. They keep the original ping of that if Hideyori dies, the map ends, and it's just not the way it's supposed to be. Because very rarely do you actually fight Hideyori on this map as the Tokugawa side. Like usually he is not on the map at this point, and if you're playing as Yukimura, even when you do well, Hideyori retreats. This is very rare to fight him. So we got him. Hideyori's in the castle. We're following him in. This time we actually defeated him, which is pretty cool. And then Yukimura attacked and took out a bunch of people. So pretty cool. I'll finish out the rest of the level without really saying much because it's the same. But thank y'all for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.
Hideyori, I will find you. I'll have to check on every enemy officer just to be sure. Looks like Hideyori is not on this floor.
Stay out of my way! No chance! No chance!
Enemy officer defeated! I'll have to check on every enemy officer just to be sure.
Intruder! I say! Is there no one here?
It looks like they employed a decoy. It looks like Hideyori is not on this floor.
No chance! No chance! No chance! Enemy officer defeated!
Intruder! I say! Is there no one here?
Stay out of my way! No chance!
Enemy officer defeated! It looks like they employed a decoy.
If you are looking for Lord Hideyori, you are out of luck. If you want to chase after him, you will have to defeat me first.
No chance! Stay out of my way! No chance! No chance! No chance! No chance!
Enemy officer defeated! I learned a lot in this battle. It is over.
The shadow knows no rest. The land knows peace once more, and a new light shines down on the world. As the light grows stronger, so too do the shadows. I alone will no longer suffice.
Huh? You want me to be a ninja? Well, I suppose I should appreciate the work.